So here I am, I've arrived at Horizon Terminal in Southampton, and behind me is the incredibly large Msc Virtuosa. Now I am due to board at 1 p.m. It is currently nearly 25 past 12, so I reckon if I carry on along now they will hopefully let me board a little bit early. Obviously, for those that you joining me, this is basically, I've thought long and hard how I can do a two-nighter on such a massive ship. I think I'm going to struggle to film too much of it. So what I'm going to do is treat it like a diary and take you along with me on my travels as much as I can. So when I go finding a bar, I'll take you with me. When I go looking for food, I'll take you with me. When I go looking for entertainment, I'll take you with me. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the like button and the bell for notifications of future videos when they're released. Obviously, I will be doing a number of videos of my time on MSc. I'm really excited. It's about four and a half hours since I left Dave. Not missing him just yet. Well, maybe just a little bit, but I can already hear music on the ship, and I'm going to try and embrace this and have as much fun as possible, and hopefully you will all come so I'm not feeling quite so much on my own, and enjoy the journey with me. Speak to you. I'm going to go through the embarkation and hopefully film as much as I can. See you in a bit. So it's a very impressive sight when you get here, and I'm now approaching and going to go under this canopy, which is the entrance to the Horizon Terminal. I'm not quite sure what I will need to show here. There's a lot of people just outside the entrance. Whether they're checking your embarkation time, I don't know. I'm not sure here whether I can carry straight on or whether I've got to cross over. I'm going to cross over. I think that might be the sensible thing to do. I've seen quite a few staff coming off the boat, and I'm not sure whether the lane there, because it's gated off, is for staff. Oh no, there's a welcome there, so maybe the line's up there. It's a little bit confusing. I'm not sure what I have to do. The yacht club marquee is just in front of me. So there looks like a long line there, but there's a welcome here, so maybe we'll try here. There are baggage pods here, but I can't see anybody actually operating them. I'm not sure where I should be. I think I might have to ask somebody, because I don't want to be pushing in. I don't think I'll be very popular. So, let's go and ask. I think I can go through here. So this says welcome, so I believe I can come through. Security is right in front of me. If you need toilets, there are toilets just at the side there. And then, as I say, security is in front of me. I'm going to get in the line here, join the queue to go through security. Of course, when I get to security, I'm going to have to turn this off. But anyway, let's see how far we get before I do. Don't you love these up and down lines? Right, I'm going to have to stop and turn this off. That turned into a bit of a nightmare for me. Not MSC's fault, all my own fault. I forgot to take my watch off, forgot to tell them about the laptop in my bag, and forgot to take my belt off. So, all rookie mistakes that shouldn't have happened. But anyway, when you come out of security, you come up an escalator and then you join another queue where I presume we will check in. So these are the check-in desks. Obviously, there's quite a few people working there, so we'll see how long it takes to get through. queue wasn't too long. No one's questioned the time I should have been here. So I think if you're not being too cheeky, you should be able to get on no problem at all. So check-in fairly straightforward. I've come through that and now I'm going to boarding gate A. There are 2 boarding gates and they do seem to be keeping them both very even. So let's start the boarding process. So we're going through boarding gate A. Hi there. You need to see this. Oh, it's there somewhere.
That's it.
There we go. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. To the right, is it? Or yes? Okay, let me just stop it and put my paperwork away. I don't think I'll need that then, so I'll pick you up again in a second. Let's carry on the journey. I've put my paperwork away. I bet you I will probably need it again. But anyway, just follow it right. A nice smiley member of staff. How you doing? Thank you. And up through this way. I think we go. Oh, we go left. Oh, no idea where we're going. It's a bit of a mystery. Oh, down another corridor. You can see the ship. Looks even bigger now I'm this close. Amazing, really. So I've got the gangway to myself, and it looks like it goes round to the left and down again. The check-in process, I have to say, apart from my little mistakes with the security, all my doing, I have to say that was fairly quick. So well done MSc, no stress there, all very simple. And I've got a nice quiet little spot to myself to get in on the ship. Let's go and see what welcome we get as we go on. You can see Independence of the Seas, and there's a nice shot of MSc. And we carry on down. Oh, we got some more staff down here. They must get so fed up of being filmed. I'm not sure how I'm going to carry my bags and do this, but we will see. Embarking guest. Hi there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers. So yeah, lovely welcome. And I'm not sure what. Can I film here? I'm not sure whether I can. Am I all right filming? That's fine. I thought I might not. So it looks like I'm on. And it's really weird because you come straight onto the ship. I'm used to going. Thank you very much. Have you got any maps of the ship?
No, they are on the floor, the screens.
I will find them all. Thank you very much.
12 here, go up.
Up here, right, okay. So I'm going straight to the lifts. As you can imagine, they're busy, so I will turn off while we catch the lift up to my deck. So I've arrived on deck 12, the Paganini deck, and now we'll try and find the room. It is well marked what rooms are where. Ooh, lots of cases everywhere. This is going to take some manoeuvring. They've obviously all come here and they're ready to go out. I'm not sure what state the room is. I've been told it won't be ready till 2:30. I won't take you all the way down the corridor. I'll pick you up when I get to my room. Yeah, cleaning in progress, so I don't think my room is ready. The door's open though, so let's go in. It's a little bit dark, but bear with me. Well, I'm sorry this is a little bit dark, but I'm in my cabin. At the moment, I'm really liking what I see, but there is a notice on the door saying cleaning in progress, so I don't think it's been completed yet. Also, there's no card on the at the front or on the door for me to collect, so I can't put any lights on, which is a little bit frustrating. So I won't show you the room just yet. You are allowed to come and drop your hand luggage off, so I am now free, but I have to say it's a little bit warm on here, so I might quickly throw some different clothes on and then go and have a little look. I think I need to go to the spa and book my facial, and I probably need to try and book the carousel shows, but I will do that as soon as I've got something a bit cooler on. Right, I am still in the dark. There is one little light on at the front, just there, but that's the only light that I have. And I'm a little bit confused. Because I don't seem to have a cruise card anywhere. So they say that my room will be ready at 2:30, and it is now, bear the unsteadiness, 1 o'clock. So 1.5 hours till my room's ready. How do I go and get a drink? I am dry. It is quite warm on here at the moment, so I don't know where it should be. I've double checked. All we were given when we came on the ship was a leaflet called Welcome on Board, and I guess I thought it would be on the door, but it's not there, so I don't know what to do really. If I could see, I'd try and ring reception, but I can't see. I'll get my phone, put the torch on, and see if I can ring reception to see where I'm supposed to get it. I'll come back to you and let you know. Right, I'm back again. Firstly, I've looked at the phone, and I can't see, even with the torch on. The numbers are too small. And secondly, I've just read the welcome on board notice that I was given, and it actually says that I should have shown it when I got on the ship. But I wasn't given one, so I guess I'm going to have to go down to reception to find out why I haven't got one and where do I get one. I need a drink. This is a party cruise after all. Anyway, I will let you know how things go at reception. Spoken to some girls in the lift, one of whom's getting married on Saturday, next Saturday I presume, and they found their cruise card on the door. So I'm at reception. There's a bit of a queue. Let me turn it round. So let's go and join the queue. So the agent, ooh, look at those stairs. That's my first view of the Swarovski stairs. Oh, and I can also see part of the Virtuosa Galleria, or is it Galleria Virtuosa? But all very impressive so far. Beautiful ship, a lot of people as you would expect. A lot of people already celebrating. And this is the queue at the moment for reception, so let's go and see if I can get my card so I can actually get a drink. Just been to reception, and I have to say we have not had good experiences at receptions, but the girl that's just helped me, I wish I'd clocked her name on her badge, because I would have given her a mention. In fact, I'll have a walk by there and see if I can clock it. She was very helpful, very friendly, lovely smile, and look, I have my MSc card, so I can now go and get myself a drink. But the first thing I'm going to do, do you want to come with me, is I'm going to go up the stairs, and I'm going to go to the Carousel Lounge to book my shows. So let me put you forward. There we go. I won't go to the bar here, it's rather busy. And let's go up the Swarovski, I don't know whether I'm saying that right, stairs. There you go. Makes you just want to lie down and have your picture taken. I don't think I'd ever be so sparkling. Right, I could do with, oh, we're going to go through the Galleria Virtuosa now. Let's have a look at that. A lot of people on here looking and trying to find their way around. Right, we are in the Galleria Virtuosa. Let me just check the map that I am going the right direction. Not sure. Guess this is another entrance for guests. I'll come through here another time, so I won't point out what's here. Oh, this bar looks quiet. Is there a bar here? Could stop and get a drink on the way. So I'm hoping I'm making my way to the carousel. And on the way, hopefully we'll find a quiet bar. I have to say that I really love this ceiling. I think I could, if it was quieter, just lie down and just look up at it. I'm not sure when it starts changing, but this is my first look really along around Virtuosa. I've heard about this place, it's the Chocolatier. We'll take a look at that another time. I might even treat myself Going back on. Another bar here. Oh, this one's not too busy. I think we'll come and get a drink here. So let's come in. And what am I going to have? So I'm not sure what bar this is yet. Let's have a look. This is the Virtuosa Bar and Lounge. And I will go and join the queue and get back to you when I've got my drink. Right, I got served. Maybe it took me about 9-10 minutes, but spoke to two really nice gentlemen in the queue while we were waiting to be served. I've got my first drink, a pina colada, so let's have a try. Oh, that's really nice. Right, where am I? I'm at Le Grand Theatre. I don't know whether it is in here, and I don't know who I see. Let's have a nose. Let's turn you round so you can see what I'm seeing. I'm looking for the carousel, but I don't think this is the carousel. Let's turn you round. So, here we are. We're at Le Grand Theatre. There's the lighting control and stuff. And as we look round, let's have our first look at the theatre. Don't know a lot about the shows here at the moment, or I've not seen any clips of the shows here. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to film later, but very nice theatre. Seats look nice and comfy. Not as much room on a Marella ship, but then I've got to stop comparing everything to Marella, and I look forward to seeing the show here. But still not found the carousel bar, so I need a map again. I need a map to find out where the carousel is. And also I've got to go to the spa as well, but I'm struggling to find my way around. Oh, I can see some maps. Let's have a look where we are. Right, I've just found out that I am at totally the wrong end of the ship. So the theatre is one end and the carousel theatre is the other. So I have got to walk through here again. Whoa, let's party! Loud music. They're not changing the ceiling at the moment. Still got the Union Jacks. This pina colada, absolutely beautiful. I think that's going to be my drink of choice on here. Definitely getting busier. But I would expect this area to be busy, to try and dodge people. So we're almost back at reception. I have seen from my cruise card, it's got my restaurant and dining time on. My restaurant is Minuetto, and my dining time is 7 p.m. I'm not sure whether that's the earliest dining time. Just passing the photo gallery. We'll carry on down the middle. I do actually think that this is going to be quite an easy ship to find your way around. Oh, I actually like the robots. What was that robot called? Is it iRobot? Oh, I can't remember. Right, we'll carry on down. Dinner 5:45. Oh, if this is Minuetto, I'll see if I can change to earlier. This is the opera. Can't see Minuetto. I'm beginning to wonder now. Oh, this is very sparkly. Dinner 5 o'clock. I want earlier. This is Minuetto, so I'm going to ask here if I can get an earlier time. I'll come back to you with the result. Right, I have, let me get the camera straight. I have managed to speak to somebody, and I've got to go and join a queue now to try and get my dining time changed. So I'll join the queue and have a word. Right, as I explained, I'm here trying to change my dining time. I have been put in a queue, and I have to say there's quite a lot of people here. So I'm going to time how long I'm here. It's currently 25 to 2, and we'll see how long it takes. I will get back to you. Right, a bit of an update. There was no sort of queuing system, but people were just coming in, sitting down, and then they'd go up and push in front, basically. So it was a bit chaotic, but anyway, dining changed to 5 p.m, which suits me much better. Right, we're now still trying to find the carousel so I can book my 2 shows. So I'm currently outside the casino. Not sure I'm going to be able to film in here, but I'm not even sure I'm going the right way. But anyway, let's have a quick look in here. Doesn't look like it's in operation. I can't see no filming, but I know it's not good to film when it's in operation. Oh, this floor is a bit strange. Very nice. It's a very big casino, so it's obviously quite a big thing on this ship. It goes on for ages. No problem filming here at the moment, nobody's playing, but lots more slot machines on the other side as well. We'll go through these another time. If I just scan you around, you can see there's a big bar in the middle. Now I have heard that smoking is allowed in here, and I really hope that's not the case, because if it is, I probably won't be spending a lot of time in here. But they might have changed the policy. These are the desks, I presume, to get your chips or whatever. And here it is, I found it, the Carousel Lounge. Carousel Lounge. So let's go and see if I can book my 2 shows. Very nice, carousel. Everything is so nice on here and eye-catching. I'm not sure where you go to see people. Walk around. Right, I was sent here to do the shows, but I can't find anybody to ask. So I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. So there we go, that's our first look at the Carousel Lounge. I can't see anybody here to actually book the shows with, so what I'm going to do is have a look at the My MSC and see if I can book it on there. I want to just go up here because there's rather a nice view of Independence of the Seas. So let's go and have a nose at Independence of the Seas. There we go, not the best weather today. And there we have Independence of the Seas. No idea where it's going. I'm going to have to try and find out. Well, I have to say, so far I'm getting quite a lot of frustration. I was told to come to the Carousel Lounge to book the shows, and there's nobody here. I've tried to do it on My MSC, and I can't find it on there anywhere. And I've now managed to speak to somebody in the Carousel Lounge who's stage crew, and he says I need to go to Natalia and the reception there and book it there. So basically, my first afternoon, trying to sort everything out. I've still got to go to the spa and try and book my massage. Oh, and I'm falling as well, which would go down well, wouldn't it? So a little bit frustrating. But get these out of the way, and then hopefully we can start enjoying ourselves. Right, I'm getting there now. I've booked both carousel shows. A bit disappointed again to learn that there's no filming during the shows. And I've also just, by use of an on-screen, and I will find one to show you, somebody was waiting so I didn't want to film, but I will show you one when I get the opportunity. I've got one thing left to organise, and I've just got to find it, and that is the spa. So let me put you forward while we go on our travels. So this is the champagne bar. Not open yet. And at the off here you've got the Il Campo restaurant. Not sure what they do there. And we'll carry on to try and find the spa. Now I think it's got to be this way, because I think, oh no, because that goes back to the that goes back to the carousel. So I don't know where I'm going here. Let's go this way. Let's go this way, through the lifts. Lifts are really cool. You press this floor you want to go to, and it will then tell you which lift to get into. I think the I think the Il Campo bar, restaurant, sorry, I've got a map here. Oh yeah, you can go all the way through here. So I presume this is Il Campo. Oh no, it's not. Il Campo's the other side. I don't know what this is here. Is it the Butcher's Cut? Yeah, the Butcher's Cut. I wonder if I can go in and have a look while we're here. It's quiet. Oh, you can. There we go. Let's have a quick film. It's quite small inside, which is probably why they've got the overspill outside. So it's quite intimate. It's supposed to be a really well-rated restaurant, this. And then, of course, you've got the area where the chefs will work hard. So that is the inside of Butcher's Cut. First time I've seen that. And, of course, as I say, if you wanted to, you can sit outside. I think I was quite lucky there, because as I came out, somebody's come and locked the door, so that was a bit of a bonus to be able to look at that. So you've also got the sign there. Oh, have we got some entertainment going on, or is it just music? No, I think it's just music playing. So here you can eat as part of the Butcher's Cut, and obviously you can watch the screen above. I would imagine that will change a lot more once we get going. The other side is that Il Campo restaurant. I will try and have a look in there at some point. Whether the door's locked to that, I don't know. And if we scan round, we can see again another sign stating Butcher's Cut. Let's carry on. We'll now move past the Butcher's Cut, and we've got the teppanyaki. Don't know whether I've said that right, but let's have a look inside, see whether the door's open. Again, you can eat outside with the views of the atrium. Let me have a look. It says pull. Yes, it's open, so we'll have a look in here while it's quiet. So that's quite nice that you can sit round where the chef is. Let's walk around until I get kicked out. I would imagine it'd be quite fun. Sat here watching the chef entertain you. Beautiful mural on the wall. Or is it, let's have a look what it is. I think I'm probably too close here. Very nice. Turn back this way, probably just caught me in the mirror there. And there we go, so this is the teppanyaki. And as I say, there is an overspill outside in the gallery as well. So we'll go back out. Naughty me left the door open. And we'll carry on along this floor. So you've also got the space out here. This is the sushi bar as well. So you've got teppanyaki and sushi bar. The information screen on there. The shows at Carousel, £15 per person now. If you'd have booked them pre-cruise, you would have got them for £9, which is what I've done. And I don't know where we're going into now. Oh, let me show you this, because I think this is it a touch screen? Yeah, there we go. So this is how you can book things around the ship. So this is the Grand Theatre, and tonight we have Christina Elinas from The Voice UK taking the stage. Liverpool sensation. So let's have a click at that one. And there we are. Gives you more details. It tells you what time the show, how many seats are left at each of the shows. I don't think I'll be able to book another one because I've already got this booked. Let's click it, and then you have to put your card near there, and then you will get the opportunity to pick the time. I don't want to go any further on that because I have already booked it. Right, we're now at Masters of the Sea, which is the British pub type. Let's see if I can get a drink. Looks quite busy in here. I think it's a popular bar. Yeah, fairly busy in here. Very British pub-like. I just realised the mic isn't working, so I'll stop and try and sort that out. Right, we're back in business. Where are we? Yeah, we're back in business. So let's have a span of the bar. I think this is going to get more and more popular as the cruise goes on. Very busy now. Obviously, I think it's the closest thing. Helps if you push and not pull. Cheers. Right. Leaving the Masters of the Sea, and let's see what we've got through here. We've got more lifts. Oh, I think this might be the spa here. Let's have a look. Yeah, MSC Aurea Spa. So let's go and see if I can book my facial. Very nice entrance. So I will turn off now while I speak to the girls at reception, and get back to you when I finish the procedure. Booked my facial tomorrow morning. She did want to get me in right this minute, but I feel a bit hot and sweaty, and I've still got my room to sort out and things, so I really didn't want it today. So I asked for tomorrow morning around about 10, 11 o'clock. She offered me 8:30 or 9 o'clock. So I'm having it 9 o'clock tomorrow, which hopefully will leave me feeling refreshed for the rest of the day. So I think the spa is the last on deck 7 at, I think it's at the, I'm confused where I am now, I think it's at the front of the ship, and I'm going to turn off a minute, go and try and get me another drink, see if I can find a quieter bar. Let's show you how these lifts work. I'm going to go up to 18, so C. So it tells you which lift to expect. So I'm now waiting for the one at the end. So I will try and push my way through. So I am finding some frustrations on this ship. Oh, now I'm going back towards the restaurants. I don't think there's any lifts down here. I'm finding it a bit frustrating. But you know what? I don't mind. I'm quite happy. I'm hoping there might be a lift here, and at least I can sort out where I'm eating tonight. I'm hoping there might be some lifts here. Not looking very promising. I thought if I could find a lift here. No, it's just restaurants. So you've got them all here. So we'll come back out. I think I was at the nearest lift. But there was quite a wait, and there was about 14 other people, a pushchair and a trolley waiting to go in, so I gave up. But anyway, that's the queue again behind me for changing your dinner times. I spoke to one lady in there, and she asked for early, and she was given 9:30 for her and her daughter. So she got hers changed, I think, no problem. I think they will accommodate what you where you can. Anyway, let's see if these lifts are any quieter now. not looking so. I think we're in a really busy floor. So I'm going to go up a floor. Let's go up a floor. It might get quieter if I go up to the cabin decks. But then you know what will happen. The lift will get there and there'll be no room. There you go. Look, I've come up a floor. No one here. So I'm going to try and get in here. So again, a keypad. Look for the keypad. I'm going to go up to 18. And number C, which is the one I should have been in before. So we'll wait here. Let's see. The frustrating thing is you can't see where the lift is at the moment. Anyway, I'll get you when I get to floor 18. Deck 18, I should say. I'm in the adults only Sky Lounge. Quite a nice view out from there. I think this would be a really nice place to sit. I was rather hoping I could get a drink in here, but the bar is closed. So my search for another drink goes on. I'm told that there's another adults only, the other end, so let's go and see if we can find that one. Not sure where we go further down, but people are coming back that way with drinks, so let's stick to this way. Oh, I think we're going down towards the kids clubs here. So I don't really want to go into the kids clubs, not while there's kids likely there. So we'll turn back the other way and we'll come out the other side. Oh, I think this might be cabins. Oh no. I'm back in the adults only Sky. I can't get out. Let's go down a deck. Oh, I should have given you a wave while I was in the mirror. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at the map, see if I can find a bar. Right, we've got... Oh, Top Sail Lounge, that might be good. At the front, so I'm going to head towards there. That's the gym. Show you the gym another time. Well, I'm on deck 16 and I think we can get out here. Thank you. Right, I'm actually on the deck now and I can't find a bloody bar. So I'm going to keep going this way, walk along the deck. You can see the two ships in the distance again. I might be able to work out what that one is when I get there. I think the one over the far side is NCL, the one with the sort of blocks at the front. I'm not sure what this other one is. I still think it might be P&O, but I could be totally wrong. I'm pretty sure that's where we came in from P&O. You've actually got running track. The left side is runners and the right side is walkers. So, where's the bar? I think there might be oh, I can see people with drinks. So, I need to get up these steps again. And then I might actually sit for a bit, have a drink, and then call Dave from the top here so he can see. And see what you're all seeing. I'm also looking out for a quiet area to do this live stream tomorrow. I think that's going to be really hard to find. But anyway, we're now at the front of the ship. Please let there be a bar. Oh, the pool there. We'll do this another time. I can see a bar up here, but it looks very busy. This could take a bit of time getting served. I think this is the way you've got to go. A little bit frustrating. I think this is worse up here than downstairs. On deck 18 again. There's only one more deck, which is where the rope swings and rope walks are, and I think the the water slides. But looking across, you can see Southampton in the distance, and in front we still have Independence of the Seas not going anywhere. Still can't work out what that ship. I can see now. I can see the livery at the front of the ship. It's definitely Iona. And then behind that one you've got NCL. I think there might be a couple more ships in, probably a little bit further. Not sure whether we'll see them when we sail, but at least it's dry, no rain. So there is the view from deck 18 from the aft of the ship. One more deck, which is 19, which I say you can see the rope swings. And then looking around here, it's quite busy at the moment. There is a pool there. And my quest to find a bar that isn't too busy to get a drink goes on. On deck 15, I've just found the marketplace, family and kids. So let's go and have a look what the first view of the marketplace looks like. There's somewhere to wash your hands, which is a nice touch. Thank you. And if we go round, you can see there's a food bay. We've got bread rolls, fruit, different meats, chips. Don't we miss this family? Oh, we got some pizza. I think we might have a pizza. Bear with me. I'm feeling a bit peckish. I haven't got a drink, but I'm going to grab me a pizza and chips. I've heard how good the pizza is on here. So let's try a bit of pizza. We'll have 2 pieces of that. Don't worry, I'll show you this when I sit down. There are plenty of tables in here at the moment, which is quite surprising. We'll have a few chips. Don't want to eat too much because my meal is at 5 o'clock, so I won't go too mad. There's also, let me spin round so you can see what there is. So we have the pizza, we have grilled beef burger, chicken turkey hot dog, pasta with tomato and chips. Then we have a variety of meats, fruit, and we have some bread rolls. I won't get a bread roll. Oh, I do fancy a chip butty actually. So let's have one of these. Probably shouldn't have picked, oh, thought I was going to drop it then. Just put a bit of tomato sauce on. Okay, I can go and find a seat, but first of all, I don't know where the drink stations are. See if I can find a drink. I'll tell you what, I'm going to sit down. Let's just sit anywhere. There you go. I'll sit here and I'll show you what I've got. So I've got me some pizza. Ooh, not very good filming there. So I've got me a pizza, some chips and a bread roll. And I've got a dab of tomato sauce, but I've got no drink. Oh, I think I might be able to see some. Bear with me, I'll go and see if I can get some. Again, that was another bit of an ordeal to get this can. I had to wait quite a while the food was going cold. But anyway, I'm sat now, I've got some food, I've got me a drink, Coke, and I'm going to try the pizza, which is supposed to be really nice. Can you see it? That is lovely. Quite impressed with that. And a chip as well. I'm going to go and enjoy my food. I'll get back to you after. Right, I'm a little bit disappointed again. I was told at reception that my room would be ready at 2:30 p.m. It is 3 p.m. I have just come back expecting it to be done. But no, let me show you. The door was still ajar and the floor is rather messy, but I'll show you. So here we go. As you come through the door, it's clearly not been hoovered yet. A lot of mess on the floor. It's very messy. I sort of don't want to be in here while it's like this. It's really put me off. And then if I go, is the bin clean? Yeah, the bin's been done. But it's just a lot. Ooh, look at the dust down there. It'd be interesting to come back when they've cleaned it and see what it looks like then. But anyway, it looks like I'm going to have to go away again. I really I'm eating at 5. So I really do want to get back here, and I'm a little bit hot from all the rushing round and going round everywhere, and I just don't know how much longer it's going to be till they've cleaned in here. So they're obviously under a lot of pressure, but it's not good enough really. I didn't mind 2:30, but it's 3 o'clock and it's still not cleaned. So I'm not going to show you any more of the room now. But at the moment, it's not nice. Hopefully when I come back, it will be. See you in a bit. Right, well, things aren't going very well. You last saw me in the room, which was quite disappointing that it still hasn't been cleaned. I was told that it'd be ready at 2:30, got there at 3:10, and it was still in the same state as when I got here. My board cruise card had been put on the door, but I'd already been to reception and got a replacement for that one anyway. So having been told the room would be ready at 2:30, I have come down again to reception. There's quite a long queue, so I've had to queue for about 15 minutes and spoke to a lady on the reception who made a few phone calls, did a lot of typing, and told me that the room wouldn't be ready yet. She's spoken to the person who's in charge of the floor and said it could be about an hour. Now, bearing in mind it's 3:30, we have the drill at 4 o'clock that everybody must attend, and then I have dinner booked at 5 p.m. I am hot, sweaty from my long travel today, and I don't know what's expected. Because I think it's going to be a bit crazy for the muster drill. I haven't or can't watch the video unless I go back to my room, but they're in the process hopefully of cleaning it. So it's all a bit chaotic. You can't get a drink at the bar anywhere. There's a queue, you go in the queue, and then people come on the inside and go straight up to the bar. So that's driving me up the wall. And what I will do when I'm better sorted tomorrow, I think it might be a bit quieter. We'll go around to each of the bars and see just how busy they are. I think tonight might be a bit of an issue. What did I expect? But so far people have been lovely on here. I've had some nice conversations with people. There's some very friendly people on here. The ship is very impressive to look at. Some beautiful areas which hopefully I'll get to film more. I feel like the filming I've done today, you've seen it a bit raw really, me coming on, having to go around and sort everything out, and that's the state I'm in at the moment. So it's now nearly 20 to 4. I'm going to give it till 10 to in the hope that the room might be ready and I can go back and watch this safety video, and then I am fully expecting absolute chaos because the time isn't staggered. Everybody has to do it at the same time, so it is going to be hellish, and hopefully as long as my battery doesn't run out, I'll take you along with me when I do it. Hanging around waiting for my room to be done, I've just come across the business centre. Don't know whether it's open. Oh, so yeah, they do conferences in there. There's a meeting going on, so we won't go in. I think they spotted me then. Let's have a look at the MSc excursions. And here you can chat to somebody, or you have got the screens. Let's see how these screens work. See if there's anything available. So tomorrow, and Paris sightseeing, shuttle bus. We've got Honfleur, Le Havre walking. We have seen all these. So again, you can book when you're on the ship if you need to. Another suite. This is looking towards reception, and then you can see the queue there. It's not as long as it was when I was in it a short time ago. And across the atrium, let's walk past reception. As I say, I've had to come here twice already. Hopefully there won't be a third time. I hope so anyway. Let's have a look. The bar's still very busy. The queue's there again, but people just come on the inside not realising. I don't think they're particularly being rude. So yeah, I'm not going to try and get a drink there. Let's go on further down. We're looking back on the bar. I've just found this counter where you can get a soft drink, so I think that's the way forward for me these next few days. No queue, and I've got me a Diet Coke. Well, this is a first. I've actually got the lift to myself. That is very unusual. Oh, this is mine, so we're off. So back to cabin, but they're still being cleaned. Not sure whether it's ready now. We'll go and have a look. No, still being cleaned.
Devono partecipare alla dimostrazione di sicurezza. La partecipazione è obbligatoria. Queridos huéspedes, buenas tardes. Su atención, por favor.
Be prepared for lots of announcements in Italian. I learned Italian for a year, but I can't recognise a word of it. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating because we're now getting very close to the muster time and the room is still being cleaned. So not a good start for my journey on MSc. Really wanted to like it and enjoy myself, but at the moment it's challenging. I should say I'm not sure whether these are still waiting to be taken to cabins. Maybe they are outside. They're usually outside the door, but there's bags everywhere, look. Just seems a little bit disorganised. Anyway, I'll give them 5 more minutes. Right, I start to hear a lot more noise. I think in a few moments it's going to be absolutely chaos. Why they don't stagger times, I really don't know. Oh, she's just going in my cabin with a hoover now. So the waiting game goes on. Probably going to miss the muster, but apparently if you miss the muster your card is cancelled and you can't do anything with it on the cruise. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but I don't know what else I can do. So it is now 10 to 4 and the room is still not ready, still mess everywhere. People are starting to go off for their muster stations now and I can't do anything because my room's still being cleaned. So it's now 5 to 4 and they're still hoovering in my room. Muster drill is getting ever nearer at 4 p.m. and I've still got to watch the safety video and ring the number at the end of the safety video. I'm also a little bit concerned because I've got dinner at 5 p.m. so I've had a long journey today, and after muster drill, which I think is going to be horrendous, I've got to be ready for dinner at 5 p.m. and I've not even had time to shower. I'll need to change. So how that's all going to fit in, I don't know, but I'll let you know. Is further chaos. The luggage is not outside people's cabins. People are having to come down and search through the luggage for their bags. So again, 4 o'clock and the luggage is not at the rooms. Although I think it does say that the luggage might not be with you till 8 p.m. in the evening. So the luggage is slowly being collected and delivered. Right, just come over there, tell me that the mandatory video to watch is starting in 5 minutes. So hopefully I'll get in my room in time to watch that at 4 p.m. Whoa, I'm finally in my room. I've just met the cleaner, a very nice lady. She profusely apologised and I have said to her, I know it's not your fault. Too much to do, too little time, too big a ship, too many people, so I don't blame her in the slightest. The room is done. I won't give you a tour now because I believe the video is starting any moment now. I'm not even sure if I'm on the right channel. Oh, it says on this channel, so I think I am. I'll switch it round so I can talk while we do this procedure. Right, as far as I'm aware, I have to watch this video. When the video is finished, there will be a number appear. I then have to ring that number to confirm I've watched it. Then I think you have to go to the muster station, but bearing in mind there is no staggered time, everybody is going to do this at once. So I'm very tempted after I've done it to wait 15-20 minutes. Probably it might be a good idea for me to have a quick shower now, so I'll make dinner at 5 and then go as soon as I've had my shower. It's been a little bit frustrating. You know, it's a very busy ship, and I think you've just got to expect that things are not going to be always perfect. Hopefully things will get better. I'm looking forward to the show tonight. I've got a show booked tonight, and we'll see what dinner's like. I'm in Minuetto. See how they seat me. I'll be interested to see whether they put me on a table for 2 or whether they put me with other people. And also, what else have I got tonight? I did see on the screen an LGBT meeting, but I probably am not going to even think about that right now. And I've had nothing, interestingly, not a thing about solo travelling. I'm going to look. Oh, I forgot. On here, you don't get a newsletter. And I find that a little bit disappointing as well. So what have I actually got on here? Pool and Beach Towel Service. Let me turn you around and I'll show you what is in the room. Right, I've got towels to use, pool towels. And it gives you a little bit of information about that. I've got a digital daily program, stay in the know. Stay in the know, on the go. That's a bit of a mouthful. With MSc for me. Well, I'll have a look at that and put that to the test. I did try earlier and I found it a little bit frustrating. Also, we got the welcome on board, and that is my missing cabin card from earlier on. So the only good benefit is I've got 2 now. But whether they both still work's another matter. So I was going to say something else about what frustrates me as well is you want to go on your My MSc and see everything that you've got booked. But when I went to book the 2 carousel shows, the lady there has told me that they won't appear on My MSc because they're different or private shows or something like that, she says. So she wrote the times down for me on a bit of paper. Now, I've got to be careful I don't lose that. So I am getting very confused about what I've got. So I've got one at 21:30 tonight. You have to be there. I think it's 21:45, but you have to be there 15 minutes early. And the other one is tomorrow at 19:30. So those 2 shows are booked, but they will not appear in your My MSc. My MSc. So you might be worth bringing a few notes, post-its or something, so that you don't get confused what you've got booked when. Right, this safety video, I'm a little bit concerned now because I'm sure it's been 5 minutes and nothing is happening. So you can see drill in progress. We invite you to watch the video in English on this channel. Right. Okay. It says in progress, but nothing's happening. I'm a little bit confused. Right, I will come back to you when it actually starts. Right, I'm not going to do a full room tour now because I want to do that separately. I'll probably do that this evening before I go to the show, before I get the room too messy. I might as well unpack actually while I'm waiting. You open the door. I was disappointed earlier because it hadn't been cleaned. But now if I was actually coming in it, I think I'd be quite pleased with it. So the bed is a nice size. I'm going to enjoy having a full-size bed to myself. I actually find the room quite large. So I don't think I'm going to have any problems in here at all. Let me just shoot round here. What's this sign here? MSc, we want you to have every day of your cruise. Enjoy every day of your cruise. No, have every day. And sleep perfectly every night. Okay. I hope that will happen. Let me just squeeze round and show you the bottom bit. There we go. Still waiting for this drill to start. Well, what time is it now? Let me just... oh, it's definitely been longer than 5 minutes. I don't know what's happening. So far, I have to say, when I first walked on the ship, you sort of walk around going, wow, wow. But now I've been on the ship a while and I've tried to sort out everything. So I sorted out the theatre shows by doing it on the interactive screens on the wall. I've sorted out the 2 carousel shows, which was a bit of a disaster because I was sent to the carousel theatre and I should have actually gone to the other place. I've forgotten the name of it. And I've been to the spa and booked my spa. I've booked, what else have I booked? Spa, 2 carousel shows, and the theatres. So that's taken me literally probably 2 hours. And the other bit has been trying to get a drink. Now, I found that so far I've had 1 pina colada, which I have to say was spot on, very nice. In the restaurant, I managed to get a can of Diet Coke, but that took a little while. It wasn't straightforward. And I've just got this can of Coke, which I brought back with me. I'm hoping it'll go in the fridge. Is there a fridge? There should be. Let's have a quick look. It's locked. Let me show you. So here's the fridge. Lock on it. So I won't even be getting a drink out of my mini bar. Probably not a bad thing, but the problem is I can't keep anything cool. I did hear that you could ask for them to be emptied, but that's pointless if they're not going to leave it open. Now I'm getting worried now because it has now been about 15 minutes since they said it was 5 minutes, and look, we're still waiting. I don't know what's happening. Let me go and see if I can find out. So I'm not sure how I'm going to stitch this video together, but I do feel like it's been a little bit erratic. But I think I want it to be raw, and I really decided that I just want you coming along with me wherever I go. And I think that's probably what I've done today. I'm going to try and smooth out some of the really bad filming bits because, as I say, I've been a little bit all over the place. I guess this evening's going to be challenging, particularly as, you know, I've got dinner at 5 o'clock and I haven't even had the chance to have a shower. I've just got in the room and been told this video is on in 5 minutes and it's now 20 minutes and it's still not showing. Let's have another look. I've just stuck my head in the corridor just to make sure that everybody wasn't on the move, and people are still frantically trying to pick up their suitcases. And I've never seen that before. I've always seen suitcases delivered outside people's cabins, and it just seems to me that they can't keep up because there is staff coming with trolleys and putting the odd one on, but people are coming because they've just not had them to their cabbage yet. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What's all this about? Press the sauce button.
Your attention please, your attention please. The sound that you've just heard was the general emergency signal. Should you hear the signal, please follow the instructions. You'll now be shown in a short safety video. Thank you.
Well, this is so frustrating. What is going on here?
Vi preghiamo di seguire le istruzioni che vi mostreremo a breve nel video di sicurezza. Il sonido che acaban de oír es
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Can I do it on the remote?
Por favor, sigan las instrucciones que las mostraremos en breve en el video de seguridad.
Where's source on the remote? Right, I got my remote. Let's see if I can find source. Source. TV. Oh, where's the bloody, that one? Oh. Oh, I give up. This is going to be another trip to reception. Oh, now we've gone back to this. Is everybody having this problem? Oh, yes, it looks like I'm in business. Oh my God, how stressful is this?
Msc Cruise. Like you, we're looking forward to getting started. But while you're with us...
Right, I'm not going to put you through the whole video. I will stop now, and if I get the chance, I'll show you the end.
Get to know these important...
So here we go. Watch the video. It tells me to dial 881. Ooh, that disappeared quickly. So let's ring 881. Don't know if you can see my phone here. There we go. 881. See what they say. Oh. That didn't work. Let's try it again.
Your attention please, your attention please. The video you have just watched can be viewed at any time during your cruise on the same channel. Please now confirm you have watched our video by dialing 881 from your cabin phone.
Right, so it said your request has been recorded. You may now hang up. So now, I don't know where I'm going. Let's have a look on here. Right. This really, really is getting to me now. I've finally fathomed out where my assembly point is. It does show you on the cruise card, not very clear, but it's L. I've looked on the back of the door and I can now see that L is the Red Gem Casino. But before I was going to go, I thought, oh, I'll nip and have a wee. Oh my God, this is what met me. Hold on. Let me turn it round and I will show you what I've just been met with in the toilet. Originally, the bathroom looks really good, but let's get to the toilet. I have got stains all around here. I've got a pubic hair, lots of pubic hairs on the toilet. Back of the seat, absolutely horrendous. Oh, look at more pubic hairs. More pubic hairs. Oh, this is just not on. That toilet doesn't look like it's been touched. I'm really, really, really quite appalled. I don't know if you can see how bad it is, but there are pubic hairs everywhere and just marks and stains. Let me try and get a little bit close. There you go, look. That is horrendous. I've never been in a cabin before and been met with such a filthy state to the toilet. Right, I'm going to leave the toilet situation. I've not been to the toilet. I want them to see it how it is when I found it. I'm going to go and do the muster because otherwise that's going to cause me problems further down the line. And once I've been and done the muster, then I will go back to reception and ask for the toilet to be cleaned again. Okay, speak to you later. Oh, I think we're starting to get a bit chaotic now. Yeah, this could take a while. This is trying to get to the muster station.
We'll just keep going, shall we?
Absolute craziness. We come to a total standstill now. Wave in the mirror. I've got 30 minutes till dinner. Red Gem Casino.
See your cards. Session
L.
Yeah.
That one, thank you. L? L?
This way, sir.
That way. Oh my God. I have never seen anything like that. I don't even know where I've got to go. Oh, I think I'm here. They're going to scam me. Okay. Do I have to do something else? Okay. Right, so I'm now being told I've got to go in here and get on the back of the queue to come back out. And you can see the queue is horrendous. Oh, I love this floor though. It's one of the wow moments. Anyway, oh God, this queue is horrendous. Still not at the back of it. Oh my word, I got dinner at 5. Is this the queue back out?
Yes.
Thank you. Honestly, it gets to a stage where you got to laugh about it really. I've never seen a muster drill quite as bad as this one. It's been an absolute crazy situation. And now I'm in a long queue, at least it's moving quite quick, but a long queue to get out of here. When I could have just turned around where I was, but no, that wasn't allowed. So anyway, that's done. It's now 25 to 5. I've got 25 minutes to go and get ready for dinner. I don't think I'm going to have time for a shower, so I think it'll be dinner and then shower after. I'll pick you up again when I go to dinner. Well, that was deck 7, my assembly point, and I'm staying on deck 12. I would have got the lift, but as you can imagine, the lifts are absolutely crazy. So this might actually be a cruise where I do lose some weight, because I think it's going to be steps more often than the lift. Right, this just gets better and better. Honestly, you couldn't write this. I've just come down again to reception to report the state of my room, and I'm told that it's closed. I've sort of said that I don't want to I want to be first in the queue then, and he's told me there is no queue. But I have positioned myself at the entrance, and God knows how long now I'm going to have to wait to speak to somebody at reception when they're there. Let me just show you. So they are actually there, so it's not like there's no one here and they're involved in the drill. They are at their stations, but they're not seeing anybody. Crazy. And my dinner is due at 5 o'clock, and I don't think there's any way I'm going to make it. This is not good. MSc, you're going to have to work hard to turn this around. I'm finding it really frustrating is you're in the queue and then somebody behind you gets asked by a member of staff what the problem is, and hello, I'm at the front, you're not going to ask me? Clearly not. Right, I'm getting really frustrated now. This is my 3rd visit down to reception. They closed it off now because of the drills, but I've spoken to someone who was managing the queue. I've told him about the situation with my toilet, the fact that it is so filthy I can't use it, and basically, oh, I can't do anything till the drill's finished, I'll send someone to clean it. And that was their attitude. and I wished I'd recorded him talking really, because I was quite shocked by his lack of empathy and understanding. So I've been here a few hours and already it's turning into a bit of a nightmare. So I don't know what to do really. Do I just go for dinner? I've said to him I need the toilet, I need to have a shower, but again there was no apparent understanding of that at all. So I'm a bit upset about it really. MSC, I don't think we'll be coming with you again. Anyway, let's leave it for now. I'm all sort of pent up with anger. Let's do a scan around the atrium again, roundabout reception. So you've got rescue teams there doing their drill. Very, very busy atrium. I'm not even going to try and get a drink. Let me bring this down a bit. I'm not even going to try and get a drink. I'm still frustrated. The chap on the queue said that these people were involved in the procedures, but it don't look like it to me. And you can see a queue building up now at reception again because they're not open. A lot of people everywhere, but that doesn't surprise me.
Nuestro hermoso Msc Virtuosa. Prezados hóspedes, uma vez mais sua atenção, por favor.
I hope this isn't as loud as this all the time.
Muito obrigado pela sua participação.
So, here is an update. It is 24 minutes past 5. I came back to the room having what I felt been treated quite badly at reception. Came back to the room and the cleaner came to see me. She was quite upset, told me that she was likely to get a warning about this. She spent about 15 minutes cleaning the toilet and the bathroom again. Asked me to look at it. I did speak to her. I felt bad because I do not blame her. I blame the amount of passengers on here and the amount of rooms they have to get through in such a short time. She told me she was at work at 6 o'clock this morning trying to, working hard at turning the cabins round. And I felt really sorry for her, and I don't blame her at all. I know how hard they work. So I feel bad for making an issue of it, but obviously I've paid money to come on here and you at least expect your room to be in a usable state when you get here. So it's now 25 past 5 and I haven't had time to shower. I couldn't use the toilet in the state it was in. So I haven't been able to go to the toilet, and it's like I don't know what happens now when I go to dinner and I'm late. Whether what they do, I don't know. I presume they'll still let me in, but I've going to go to dinner hot, sweaty, not had a shower, so what I'm going to do is go and have dinner, come back here, and then I'm not seeing the show till I think there's a show at 9 tonight, and then another one I've got another one at 9:45. So actually no, I think the show is earlier, the first one might be 7:30. So I'm going to dash. It's been a very stressful afternoon. I'm really just don't know how MSC are going to turn it round, but we'll see. I'm going to try, go and have dinner, hopefully then have a shower, get freshened up, and hopefully we can enjoy the evening. So I'll catch you later.